right now, and then you can go ahead and donate. Also, if if you don't have a Facebook account where you can actually go into GoFundMe account, you can also contact Nana Quad, and she can come and pick up your contribution. God.
I won't say so much as we always say Happy Mother's Day, but unfortunately I think most of the time people ask why do we say Happy Mother's Day. Although, you know, when the child is given birth, as a man usually you will stand, and I discovered that on my first son. When I was there, I see my wife having pain, but it's like bittersweet for a man. It's like, when do you get to see the baby? And I think in that moment you forget even the pain. And then that's when I start realizing about like there is 5, they say now it's 5, now it's 6. So for men, we calm down as though birthday, you know, when is the 9th gonna come so I can see my kid? But also for as those countdown goes, you see your wife and you see that pain and that emotional pain that she goes through. And I think that's the pain that the mother bears when she loses her child as well. There's no doubt, you know, for the kids when they come back to say Happy Mother's Day, they always share that sentiment of, you know, taking that pain. Even if I would have got that pain, I wouldn't have bear it, because I think even when I had headaches, I have chronic headaches sometimes, and I throw myself down and I think the world is end. And sometimes my kids look at me and then they say, have you ever experienced my mom's pain? And I think in that also sometimes it shows. But a pain like this, I can't say I know and understand how it feels, especially when a mom loses their kids. And I think that's the pain all the moms felt to it today. And that's the pain that brought us here. You know, in back home when we used to, I was born in Khartoum, so I didn't know much about South. But one thing I knew for sure is living the dream and asking why am I different? And every time people will say, you know, God, don't get into trouble, keep quiet, you know, don't get involved so much in Khartoum. But also is that fear, you know, fear of retaliations. You know, as a kid, you might end up, you know, saying, why me? And somehow you end up, you know, with so much the fear. And then as we come, we fear the north, you know, that somebody in government could retaliate in your families. But the worst pain of it is that knowing that this is still happening in South Sudan. And especially when the kids are born here and we tell them to go back home. And we always tell them that, you know, you will go one day and visit your family. I had to come here, and when I heard it, I had to hug my kids. And even my daughter asked, what's going on, Dad, are you okay? But it's the simple fact of if there is no safety for kids like this and could just be thrown inhumanely, more than indescribable, and somebody actually molesting the kids, I think there is no chance to say that there's a dignity of that. And I'm so happy to see the mothers today standing in solidarity into that. The second one, I think our mothers touched on it. You know, in Khartoum, the moms used to sell alcohol. It was the only job to, you know, to offer schools, to offer the kids to go and have that better life. And for this mom, her only employment is to go and sell tea. So that's something that's sad to see the mothers is still struggling enough, and to see that so if that's the case, I think we have to simply ask ourselves, is that the country that we hope to take our kids for? And we believe that there is nobody above the law, regardless of what. And the only thing that will definitely compare us to say we are South Sudanese, and the community is here believing that one day we will take the kids knowing they're safe, is to see the law taking its place, but also to see a message of this woman helping herself. I never told you guys this, but the one thing that I fought on it, and I was so happy to see it coming, is that concept of alcohol. A lot of people ask me, you know, as entrepreneurship, why did you go open a liquor store? And I said, because it's simple fact. It's to tell the kids here that what our moms did, and they saw themselves that they were doing it wrong, and they went to jail for it, is that in Canada you can work hard, and you can do things legally, and you can support back home. Yeah, so that's one of the things I'm hoping that we have to create employment for those moms. I'm really glad to hear that there's initiatives. So Abuk's mom cannot go again and sell tea. And we hope that a woman employment should be the pioneership. If we believe that those entrepreneurs, they used to sell gas in the street, they used to sell tea, is that what is the role of us to make them be proud of what they do legally, but also making sure that Abuk's mom will be the first. I challenge everybody, and from this, what I could say is that from our liquor store, we would definitely match up to 1,000. If the community can come up with 1,000, and we will match that, and we will hope that those moms will take that money, help that woman, and see to get a house that she has a dignity in back home, to get entrepreneurship, and to get a store that could be called Abuk store. And every time somebody comes in, knowing that this angel is not dead, because even the devil will not stand with that person. We call him whichever tribes, but since a pedophile does not have a tribe. Even if Jesus comes, even if you ask the devil, they will say, whatever happened, this guy, he will not stand with, even a devil. Even Jesus, when the devil came and tested him, he had to go to Almighty first, ask, can I test your son? What happened to this angel? Just a child. Who would do that? I don't think so. This person has a tribe. I don't think so he has identity. Even a man, as my friend said, there's a gentle part on it. And the gentle part comes from the mothers. And that person is not a man. And we hope that the law will take course. Otherwise, then we will support also not only the employment side, but also the legal side, making sure we stand with our mothers. When we say, once again, to wrap it up, a happy Mother's Day, is that we care deeply about your pain, and we care about your suffering. And we saw it. I saw it from my mom, who almost died from the surgery, a kid who is after me. And thankfully, she's still alive. And thankfully, she was 8 months along when she came down to North. 1 month later, I was born. I didn't know what she'd been through in South. But what I could say, I swear that day that my mom will never go toward bad things. That our mothers, as a South Sudanese mother, should never go through that. I can swear to that from now on as a man, to stand, but as a son, before the man, because without my mom, I wouldn't be here. And without our mothers, there's no man will be born. So I thank you so much for the Mother's Day, and I challenge each one of you guys to match that, and probably there's fundraising right away going, and that could match $1,000 that comes out from Calgary. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. We are finished. I would like all of you to stand here, and then we can take a final picture with Justice, and that will be the pictures that we're going to take them to the Minister of Will, to see that here in Canada we want justice for Abuk, and then one last at Nima, and then we will be finished. Yeah. Okay. All right. There are pictures here. So some of you can carry the justice, some of you can carry the envelope.
Okay. What if we do it this way? the justice. No. Can all of you?
Yeah. So we're going to sit someone to stand.
No. Can all of you come here?
So justice
Take whoever sits with the justice sit front here.
Okay, you want justice sit down? Okay.
Sit down. Take your chair and sit down here. And those who stand up, just stand up here with the picture. Okay. Background. Yeah. No. Gracias. Yeah. Some people can stand behind there. Yeah. Justice, sit down. Justice, sit down. Picture behind. Your chair, yeah. Okay, you take the justice. Support.
Yes, support, yes. Support. Anybody else need anything from here?
Give her a picture. Give her a picture there.
Oh, yeah.
Sama
min hasarashina fi sama mashina gabayu Yesua fi sama min hasarashina fi sama mashina gabayu Yesua fi sama trombeta di corre trombeta 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 min asarafina fi sama mashina gabilu Yesua fi sama min asarafina fi sama mashina gabilu Yesua fi sama. Cristiano arame bumat burai wafal pinjel Yesu duel bilang jangan biro muwe kwa banjomo bira korie Yesu ban o alam nyali ban karizo jituja parnya uben Rahman binak karizo jituja parnya uben Rahman binak ajuda nukul kungum Haleluya, 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 Miriam, ben biro, ben muwe, kwa, ben yomo, le pira, korie, Yesu, ben, o alam, nyali, ben. Raya bucap tawar, jangan raya bucap tawar, menuju benwi. Ini menuju benwi, jangan raya bucap tawar, menuju benwi. O alam, nyali, daran jago. Jeng modal bawer di wajau, oh alam wajau jaukai kedari jauh loi cuci, tapi jauh loi namu, ali. Wekat jauh loi cuci, ali. Kewal banda kali soi namungo, wakoye kau kurang penting, jeban kedari jauh loi cuci.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. All ladies, happy Mother's Day. We're giving you all the roses. Because we know today is a day for celebration, and we couldn't. We are celebrating with our sister. So thank you very much for coming. Thank you. Really appreciate Nigerians for coming out. Thank you very much. Our sister, she just arrived. If you want a second to comfort the mom, then please go ahead. If not, then if you feel comfortable, you can come forward.
I cannot sing a song. but I can, I can say something. I'm a mother, and what happened to our little angel is saddening to all of us. It's saddening to our community and to our children that are born here, learning that things like these still happen in our own country. When we gain our independence, we tell our children here that now we have a country and we want to take them there. So now that these are happening and we want to take our children home, they will refuse because they don't want to go somewhere that is dangerous for them because they see that it's killing. Now they're doing this inhumane killing of little children. So what kind of human being would touch a little child like this? It's very saddening, and I am glad to see this group of women sitting together, honoring our life. Thank you so much, and happy Mother's Day to all of you. Your name? Yeah. My name is Nyabi, and you can call me Tabitha.
For the people who don't know her, is my the husband is my
brother.
Misala bitana shani yasala lela fi madinga wood bangi ya bin wa kai token kan enya Nhomlaau wetu ngun badi shulu ga ben ku kawaja da ben jira lewa ko ga biya pu do bin ka yin mana bu kai ten matine Nhomlaau lakini kire because me the mother.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Welcome.
Thank you. Wedo. Niankurut. Yes. Girandu.
There are so many flowers. Please help yourself. There are so many flowers.
Landu burumia. Adu acho bang. Yes. But share ma la duka ni jur kutung monja. Kadong jukin. Hatta jur wa ke yi. Tik lo mo lo yen. Ngai ko apo tu po ama biur. Dan ni ale kuna kuj blui na po ne kana meri. Acham ko pa bijalo. Mundia o. Abu ko kuj go. Lakini amir, unia ro panda. Wa chulo mat pa na ja wa tingun. Nuer kan. Agar kan. Shuluki. Lubaki. Kawaja kan. Niran kai mat. Kuna le nir ba men ku ba man. Kapandana kabulu lus. Le ka pat ka budong pin. Pi lo atak. Ni tia tin mi tawa kada le mangdu. Mi jabu. Kada yam da to wa bu. Abu ko nyen jinu. Abu ku tia ku guran no. And mit ya to. Amandia. Ngai ko nyin ku ya kadai ko lo jiran. Lu ni. Kana abu ko jito la kiti ko ba chen ku ba no yen da. Acha pingun kan niali ko ni alwela. Le justice abu aju ton niali. Niali ti wa yuti ni akune dukan cha wa pin dukan ba chakle na abu.
Yes.
Wen kan wa be ala jala mbele cha la wa dukan abu. We ala ta ran wa. We ala ta ran wa che ka dai loy. En kia we tan we madinga wul. Dukan abu kula nga cha ta biya yidi. Dukan abu wa ti biya tiyo. Amen. Yakala. Dukan ni. Dukan mo ngi nga bu juj madinga wul. Amen. We akarin la ni chien to ko che pam yakarin kala together. Bagarin together. Kacang tu ke yet kau biar yo. Lakin bila na lu la kace en. Kecil lo ikan. Aci yang kau ada cek dia. Ukudu oben. La ni en nyari lu la. Kau kera lu lu. Wada na buka cek jola zaman cek kan ya na cek lah siasa. Lakin bag madal shan bapuria gin jama kuirat. Anjur du tadi tar pun bian jama kuit. Dan en jalping no.
cái chơi này chẳng gặp là đông ní lo có cái chơi với cho men khai của bà god ấy à với bia cái phát tên bên bia to ấy cái phát nít men khui đuổi cái mà nó bút cái chơi cái poli cái chơi cái bây giờ nó cái chơi cái bia muôn nó ya cái level phát là nó phát ở cái muk nhà cái rồi in cái level là nó miali cái miali đuổi lấy miali quên mà men khui cho nó mà đòi jam chụp det chơi wari lan Mesir an boya jadi per la tem ko let muslim un cadal ke nyang kai enta bi dong Mesir biya yeten en mud tumo yo ngo wala ngodi ba wi pi bagai ke de ra ke go pa ka ti cha loy la yo ya ka de chong la ka dia go po nyang ka do cha mon la wa na dong ka de chong ya yup ro ka di bi dam chin thiên ulo ka cha go ai chả bao nhiêu cái này nó chả bao nhiêu cái này lá nụ ai anh chặt bàn đèn chắn đuôi phun bự lợn cho để khoai cả tê rồi ngài có nhìn mà đi ngáo ai chỉ là bà gót lá nụ anh chỉ gác bách lá nó chỉ là cái này lôi chỉ là nhiều tôi lớn lớn biết nào là lôi là cái lôi các ba rìa này chả cho này chỉ bắt ngay tộc lớn Rodia, tu mencari rodia. Kan aja top. Pun cari lah, lu ngabu kan niali. Anak ke belu, yo kadia kuring tan niali. Lah ni ringin tan niali ipon. And ya kami ada dog, I feel better. Mungkin we feel better ya, anak ke niali itu jual. Yang kai to, kamu kai tik ben. Kaya wi. Tôi na bút cái chân là share cái video rồi tôi muốn là coi đằng có tô Facebook muốn là một điều cái kia là na bút mà like cả vì anh được cái job rồi đi no lời của bia peace thì giờ làm gì tu coi ngon ni à ping là cái một giờ ra lôi cả ra gì please em quyết định mua bé cái bé quan một coi thế thank you
Amen. So for that, yeah. Shall we better buy it?
Yes.
Yeah. Mình đi ngắm đi chút để coi về. Anh coi con coi. Còn anh coi cái nít à? Còn anh coi chuyện gì đó mình đã. Cái mà cái này lẹo quá. Coi cái bên nào. Mình đi ngắm con ngã kèm. Coi bún nhà cái trên. Tôi biết lúc càng lúc thích. Tôi biết tôi bún nhà đã. Jalan dong. Kan kedua ada kita kita. Bukan berapa bayar tele look tele stop.
Thank you. All right, we'll call it a day. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming, and thank you for showing the support to our sister. And thank you so much, Mama. Anh nhìn thấy lưng của tele bờ bên, của bên nhà đua bên đại phiếu. Nhìn thấy cái bên đi của nhà đi ở Calgary, and my two sisters. We got a day bên đi because they're in Calgary, đi. Kulo maro ke klorat ke by to know open kai ko ashkuri my sister ده أوكل كريتا كل مرة ما يحصل حاجة إن إحنا بنجي كجنوبيين وبننسى قبائلنا وبنجي كجنوبيين كأخوان وبنجيب مع بعض كيد واحد. بشكركم جدا على الجاية ربنا يحفظكم.
Linda. Cái chợ lôi à cái chợ nhang pin. Nhang ya buồn luôn.
Yes.
Thank you.